So honestly, I'm just going to get in here real quick and run through my entire soccer card because most of these games are pretty early. Um, most of these games are pretty early, and I just want to run through this real quick because I'm really fucking pissed off. Had such a great weekend, start to the week, great weekend, and the last 2 days have just really pissed me off. Angers draw no bet today, up 2-0 with 20 minutes left in the game. Give up the tying goal as time expires. So that fucked me out of 2 units. We pushed that. Just honestly, I loved my reads in Russia and Serbia today. Numbers backed me 100%. Both those teams got absolutely blown out. So I'm just really pissed off that I was up so much on the week and basically kind of pissed half of it away today and overcommitting a little bit the day before. So, anyways, I'm on to today. I'm coming for blood. I'm pissed off. I've been looking at the board literally the entire day. And also, shout out to my guy, Sammy Adams, if you're watching this. I was in such a bad mood, and my man kind of came through with some words of wisdom. So, shout out, Sammy. I appreciate that a lot, honestly. And yeah, it's only 2 a.m. my time. I'm still awake. I've been looking at this board all night. We got the Red Bull, the Gatorade, everything. We're set. So I'm gonna run through this real quick, and I'm gonna start with probably the least important game on this card, but I honestly think this is the best statistical play on the entire board tomorrow. Czech Republic, Bohemians versus Slovako. This is at 7 a.m. my time, so 10 a.m. Eastern. Both teams have scored in just ridiculous amounts of games. It's 8-1 Slovako's last 9 games total. It has only missed in 2 of Bohemians' last 12 games, and both of those were blowout wins. They're missing a lot of key defenders tomorrow, so I don't expect them to get a blowout win here. I think both teams to score is a statistical home run. And real quick, I said I think it's the best play on the board, but when I run through my plays, you'll see that I'm playing this a lot differently than I normally do. I'm playing everything at 1 unit tomorrow, and I actually have a decent sized card. I like all my plays on this slate. I keep saying tomorrow because I haven't got to sleep yet, but it's today technically. It's only 2 a.m. my time. So, anyways, that's it. First play, Czech Republic. Then I'm going to England. I'm taking Everton first half minus 0.25, minus 115. And I'm taking Everton full game minus 0.75, minus 112. Yes, I am playing the Asian handicap spreads. I am. I think this is a good game to play these in. I think both of these plays are very solid because you're looking at a half loss. Seemingly at worst, I would like to think against a side like Watford, especially since Everton is at home in this one. Watford has conceded in every single first half on the road, every single one. I don't think they're very likely to score, especially in the first half in this game. I think Everton wins this game 2-0. That's how I see this game going. Everton to score in the first half is minus 120. I'd rather take my swing here that Watford does not score. And even if Everton doesn't score and we get a 0-0 first half, it's only a half loss on that one. So, anyways, let's keep rolling. That's England. Then I'm going to Germany. I think this is actually the last game on the board for my card. Freiburg versus Wolfsburg. I really like Freiburg in this game. They've been playing very good. I actually have not touched Germany in about 3 or 4 weeks. I've been sitting back, watching, made my checks, made my reads, kind of watch these teams develop. But Wolfsburg is a team that I have watched play a lot, especially in Champions League. We had a really nice play on them versus Salzburg. First half over 1. That was my play of the day a couple of days ago. First half over 1 literally was at a push 2 minutes into the game. Salzburg scored right out of the gate. And then Wolfsburg got one halfway through the half, and we cashed that really easy. The splits on this are really impressive, actually. It's only missed in a combined 2 of the last 15 games for these teams, at least not pushed. Just flat out lost in 2 of the last 15 games. So there's really good numbers on this. I really like my chances there. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. Worked for me last game. And then, of course, Freiburg plus 0.25. I'm not really convinced they win this game. I also don't want to eat the juice on double chance. For one unit here, I think that playing the Asian spread, I don't think Freiburg is going to lose this game. I think they're a better team than Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg has other things to worry about, specifically for next week. So I do like this one unit piece. Italy, AC Milan win in over 1.5 plus 160. Yes, they are missing a ton of players. I really don't care. They're playing Bologna. Bologna is my least favorite team in Italy. I think they suck. They suck, and somehow they have been in decent form, and that is due to come to an end very abruptly. Milan has won like the last 8 head-to-heads against them. They scored over 1.5 goals like every single game. Their team totals at 1.5 at plus 105 tomorrow. I do like that. On the Bet US Serie A show, I actually took Milan to win plus 105, and I took team total over 1.5 when it was plus 115. Instead of playing those separate, I'm actually just going to combine them into this one bet and take this nice plus 160 play here. So we'll see. This is honestly probably my least confident play on the card just because of all the injuries. But I really like fading Bologna. I think they're trash. I really do. And this is my second favorite play of the entire day. Italy Serie B, Brescia, Cremonese, over 2.5 minus 115. Great numbers on this. Everybody that's followed me or ever listens to me talk on any of the shows I'm on, I love Brescia team total over 1.5. It's usually plus money. It is plus money again tomorrow. It missed for the first time all season last game. Like the numbers on their team total are absolutely insane, and I do like them to score twice tomorrow. I also think Cremonese probably scores twice tomorrow. So I'm going to play it safe here, and I am just going to take the over because I think both teams to score is a slam. I think this game definitely goes over 2.5. Unless there's a red card, and we could see a 3-0 and both teams to score would not hit. I'm also taking the first half over 1. It's only missed in 1 game all season combined. Very simple reasoning on that one. And lastly, before I get into my parlays, I'm going to Spain. Elche versus Espanyol. Both teams to score plus 110. There's either two ways this is going to go. Elche is going to win this game 1-0, or this game is going to end 1-1. Somehow this game could end 2-1, but I don't really expect that to happen. I really like this both teams to score look. I also like draw no bet. I don't think both of those lose. I think there's a good chance one wins and one pushes. That's why I'm playing these each at 1 unit. But I think the most likely score line is 1-1 or 1-0. I don't really see anything like I don't think there's a lot of volatility in this play. I think this game could also end 0-0, and I would go 1-1. I lose a unit, whatever. I really like this. I think this is kind of safe, and I do think it's likely one of these hit and one does push, but it's worth the swing in my opinion. And my 1 unit parlay here. AC Milan team total over 0.5. Austria, Admira team total over 0.5 against Tyrol. Czech Republic, Bohemians game over 1.5. Germany, Wolfsburg first half over 0.5. In Turkey, I really like this spot here. Trabs team total over 0.5, which brings me into the leans. Two teams I just mentioned in that parlay, and leans I play for half a unit. Admira to beat Tyrol plus 100. Tyrol's missing a lot of players tomorrow, including their goalie. Admira is the better side regardless. So I like this. Even money. It's a good swing for half a unit. In Turkey, Trabs, Zonspor, team total over 1.5, plus 106. They have literally done this in every game, it seems like, in human history against this team. So there's reason number 1. Number 2 is Trabs, team total over 1.5, usually is barely even playable. I love this. I'll take it whenever I can get it at a good price for half a unit. And let's get into it. Personal parlays, 0.5 units each. I have 2 of these. The first one is Admira Tyrol, both teams to score, and Slovako versus Bohemians, both teams to score, which I told you at the very beginning of the show. I think that Slovako, both teams score in Czech Republic, is probably the best play on the board today. And lastly, the big boy, plus 883. Everton first half, draw no bet. Freiburg, double chance, plus 0.5. Brescia versus Cremonese, first half over 0.5. Elche team total over 0.5. And the kicker, AC Milan team total over 0.5. Honestly, let's just sweep this shit because I'm pissed off. I'm going to sleep for 3 hours. I'm going to get up, watch these games. We're going to make a lot of fucking money today. College football later, NHL later. And